Everybody you see moving around is not normal. Some people were born as crazy people. They are just trying to conform to societal norms. That is what they are trying to do, to adjust who they are. Okay? So don't be the one to provoke them into bringing out the beast in them. I actually believe that everybody has a beast in them. But keep your cool, respect your space, and allow them to respect theirs. Hey gorgeous, elegant and lovable ones, welcome back to yet another interesting episode of React with Leica. And if you're new here, try to always stay subscribed because you don't want to miss out on any of the juicy contents this channel is about. And before diving into the main subject of this course, I want to let you know that if there is anything of interest, if you have different concepts or ideology from what I am saying, you can leave a comment in the comment section politely, okay? And now let's talk about this fast, because guys, look at me. I'm actually preparing to step out. I've not even arranged my hair, but this just came to my head because something happened in the last couple of minutes, and I figured that it's something that needed to be addressed by someone. Just as you must have seen by the title of this video, I'll say you don't provoke people and also determine how they react. It is not in your place to determine how people react to your provocation. I mean, once you've thought about provoking someone, whether you thought about it consciously, subconsciously, but as far as you put in the damn efforts to provoke someone, you've lost it. You've lost the ability to regulate the person's behavior following that. After that, something happened today, someone else's story, but let me talk about my own story. I was in a situation a few days ago where I found myself on transit. I had to sit in this sitter that carries like 4 passengers. Okay, I was at the extreme, close to the window. This other lady was close to me. She was a plus-sized human, so we had 2 plus-sized humans on the vehicle plus an extra slim guy at the other extreme. Because it's already looking too tight, there was no way, or I didn't deem it comfortable enough to still sit upright, because I mean, we were all going to drag the sitting position if I had wanted to sit upright. To be on the safe side and for my own comfort, I decided to, lean forward. There is another sitter in front, but just place my forehead in front of that one and bend. So most of the ride, my phone was with me. I was bent on that other one, pressing my phone, okay? Along the line somewhere, this lady moves her hand and now places her hand at my back. Recall that my back was bent. So now she places her hand at my back and was pressing her phone. My back, using my own back as support. And she's a plus size woman. So at the time, it became discomforting. So I had to shrug off it. And then I told her, please, your hand, adjust it. I shrug off it. Now, you know what this lady did that was funny? That hand that was at my back, she didn't remove it. So to be on the safe side, I didn't want to talk so much. I had to adjust. The phone I was pressing it with my right hand. I kept it on my thighs. And then my right hand, I brought it in between my body here, like this. Here. So I kept my hand in between, like this. And then my hand is close to her hand right now. And she's making these movements, these adjustments, like pushing me further towards the glass area of the vehicle. And I wasn't going to take that. And like, what's up? But I didn't mention. I just knew it was discomforting. I didn't mention. In a few seconds that this was going on, this lady now gave me a blow on my arm. Sometimes I'm grateful for how my reflex actions come about. Sometimes I'm not. But you see, in this particular incident, I was super grateful of how my reflex actions came about. Immediately, I gave her 2 blows with my elbow like this. So while I was giving her the blows, I was putting up the question, why did you blow me? And everybody in the vehicle, all the other passengers who had assumed that I was sleeping all along this ride, they were like, why did you blow this girl that has been sleeping all along? So I gave her 2 blows as against the 1 blow that she gave me. And then I was asking her, why did she blow me? Now, In a bid to explain herself, or while she was trying to explain herself that my hand was disturbing her, I gave her another blow. I say, my question is, why did you blow me? Now that was the third blow. So the passengers, others in the vehicle were like, okay, 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 don't hit her again. It's okay, it's fine. People should stop. This. And I'm like, fine. Because I already had the satisfaction I needed to have. Why did you blow? I feel like as a person, as a personality, laying your hands on me is, it can get the worst behaviors you can get in me. If there are any behaviors, if there are any characters that I'm trying to work on, or I don't even know that exist in me, they will actually all come out. Okay. I think being violent with me is the height of anything that can possibly happen to me. I don't know how to react. Like, I really don't know how to react if you're trying to touch me. Whatever you want to do, don't lay your hands on me. Don't do it. So now I've reacted, I've gained the satisfaction I want within myself. So I decided to place back my hair. I'm not going to drag this seat with her. It's fine. But she went further. Remember, the passengers are involved now. They already interfered. Now this lady went further and said to me, this was how she said it. She said, this small girl that I can keep at home and feed. Only if you're in Nigeria, you know that most people like to say these things. Like, most people like to say these things. So I looked at her. I don't know how old she is. She doesn't know how old I am. I'm a smaller size. I'm not even small, by the way. But I'm slimmer than she is. Doesn't mean she can feed me. Okay? So I responded without even giving it a second thought. I responded, I was, well, I'm not the kind of person you can feed at home. Plus, I'm not the reason why you're fat. Otherwise, why are you dragging the sitting position with me? So as I gave, I'm not the reason why you're fat, because maybe because she's fat. That is why she's thinking she can feed me. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But anyways, I gave her that response, and that was it. My head was down. I wasn't looking at her. A few seconds later, I'm hearing some passengers asking her, why are you crying? Oh, stop crying. Is it because of what she said? Don't cry, don't cry. While some people are on my side and like, she started it, this. At the end of the day, it was a clear situation of, she could not take what she was dishing out because she started all of this. You were being violent with me, I retaliated. Now you're bringing in the bad mouth. I'll give it back to you and whatnot. While some people who were on her side were of the opinion, now why I'm talking about this is some people who were on her side were of the opinion that I body shamed her. Okay? Now, in my head, I'm like, are you guys playing? Are you guys playing? You cannot, I say it continuously, you cannot determine how people react when you provoke them. Remove it from your mind, remove it from your head. If you have it in a part of you as a belief that, oh, this person is gentle, calm, this person cannot do this to me if I do this to the person. My dear, you're trespassing boundaries. Some people are work in progress. Some people are just living a life that is not even their true identity based on what society has accepted. Some people are violent in nature, but they're trying to be peaceful because that is the way to go about it in the grand scheme of things in the life they found themselves. And now you're trying to trigger all those behaviors, all those personality traits that they've been keeping within themselves. You can't determine how they'll react. I'm telling you, you can't determine how they are. It's true that some reactions could go overboard, out of proportion, as against what you did to the person. You've not seen situations where someone just stepped on one human being and the other one kept on blowing and blowing and blowing, and this person ends up hospitalized. And you ask yourself, is it just because she stepped on your big toe? Intentionally. Intentionally. So when you intentionally do something that's against one, you don't have any right, my dear. Remove it from your head. You don't have any right to determine. So what you should do is prepare. Prepare. Once you see yourself in a situation where you deliberately want to provoke someone, prepare. Be ready for it. Because don't dish out what you can take. Don't. Don't. Another one I was trying to talk about, the main reason why I sat down here, because something happened a few minutes ago, just as I said initially at the introduction of this video. A friend of mine wasn't picking calls of her boo for over 24 hours, and the guy is furious, he's angry, he's shouting and all. And now her reason for doing that is because normally it offends her. Normally she gets irritated and irate when he doesn't pick her calls as far as 24 hours. She hates the feeling. But each time she complains about it, it's always like, oh, I was busy, oh, I was this, oh, I was that, da. He always comes up with excuses. 24 hours. You couldn't speak with someone you say you're in a relationship with. I mean, that's not my talk. It's not my talk. It's not. But now, for the very first time, she hardened her heart, she hardened her mind so strongly and decided to, give him a little bit of what he's been serving. She didn't pick up for 24 hours. And today is the next day, and she finally picks his call and he's shouting, why would she do this? Why would she do that? And she's saying, oh, she was busy, she was out, she was doing this. And he's saying, you know what? I don't want this relationship. I cannot deal with this kind of relationship. I think I need a break. And in my head is like, a break? You've been doing this continuously. Now you need a break? Can someone tell me something else? What's going on? What is going on? Behaviors you expect that people don't like, you dwell in it. But the moment you meet your match, the moment you meet someone that serves it the same way you do, you begin to complain. I mean, this channel, guys, this channel is React with Leica, and this is my analysis, because you guys need to react with me in these different scenarios. What's going on wrong? I know two wrongs can't make a right, so don't add that to the comment section. But what is supposed to be done when you provoke people? Is there a manual that people are supposed to follow as to how to react? You go violent with me, I go violent with you too. You bring up the bad mouthing situation, I give it back to you, and you're crying. Why the hell are you crying? Me. Why though? And now you've not been picking calls. She decides not to pick calls, and you need a break from the relationship. What is your problem? What? You can't tell people how to react when you provoke them. You cannot determine it. But all is well that ends well. I'll see you all in the next episode of React with Leica. Until then, please stay peaceful. Bye.